Marie, good morning to you.
Morning, Joe.
I lost my wedding ring over the weekend.
Oh, no.
I did, yeah. Do you know, the weather was lovely, so we were on kind of a family day out, and we went to various places, and we went as far as Cork even. We went down to Photo Wildlife Park.
Oh, lovely.
And then we came back, and there was a trip to McDonald's in Castletroy and a few other bits and pieces, and I didn't realise I'd lost my ring until that night.
So you've no idea where?
So I had to try and retrace steps. You know, and I mean, it was ironic, really, because, you know, it's the kind of thing we sometimes get calls about here.
Yes.
On the radio station and on the show, and people saying, oh, any chance and whatever. So I made various phone calls, and one of the places I rang was McDonald's in Castletroy on Saturday night, and Connor picked up the phone. He was the manager on duty. And I said, Connor, I think I lost my wedding ring, and I might have lost it there at McDonald's. And he said, oh, really? And I said, yeah. I said, oh, okay, let's see what we can do. Can I take your number and your name? So I did all that. And he said, I'll get the lads to keep an eye out here and see what happens. So a couple of hours later, he called back. I saw the phone ring. I said, 061 number. I said, all right, okay, I remember. So I said, hello. And he said, yes, how are you? And he explained who he was. And he said, I'm only ringing you back to tell you that we did try very hard, but we couldn't find it. We looked for the ring. And do you know what he said? He said, I and one of the guys went out the back to check the bins. Can you believe that? Isn't that brilliant?
Yes.
I said, listen, that's great. So you didn't have to do that, but I really appreciate it. And he said, but I'm sorry, we didn't find the ring. So I'll text the other managers anyway. And so I said, right, fine. So down the phone, and I thought, well, that's the end of that anyway. I'm never going to find this ring. And I kind of put it out of my mind. And then there were 2 missed calls yesterday afternoon. Again, an 06, what number is that? You know yourself, because you're doing it. And I've got to be honest, I was a bit upset about it. The symbolic side of it. And the wedding ring and all of that. So I rang back and said hello, and I said I missed a call, and he said, all right, and what's it about? I said, well, I did ring you over the weekend, but I think you went looking for a ring and you couldn't find it. So, well, my name is Chelsea and I have a ring in my hand. And I said, in your hand? Said, I'm telling you. And I said, you're joking? And he said, yeah. And said, so obviously they got me to verify that I was who I was claiming to be, and that, you know, the symbols on the ring and what was inside it and the inscription and everything else. So they had found it. The cleaning team, I think, had found it.
Oh, wow.
And I think what happened was I was using the toilets and I washed my hands, and I think it must have slipped off when I was washing my hands.
They found it in the bathroom.
So they found it in there.
Oh, my God. Right, that is an amazing story.
Yeah, so my other half went around and picked it up. So I just really want to say, and I normally wouldn't do this, but I want to say a very specific thank you to Chelsea and to Connor and to the crew at McDonald's in Castletroy. Because,
oh, wow, that's amazing.
Isn't it?
It is, yeah. In fairness now, like needle in the haystack, I would have thought.
I thought there was no chance. And, you know, and
Great
I had to say, I'd retraced all the way back to photos. So
well done to them.
Thank you very much. It was enormously appreciated, and you went above and beyond. So thanks a million. And I have the ring on my hand, and I'm going to be very, very careful from now on. All right. Thanks.